If women look at other men in a relationship, is that an issue? Well, let's put it this way. You're currently in a relationship with your man, or he's in a relationship with you. When a woman deeply respects and loves her man, she's not going to look at other men, obviously. Same thing for a man. If he loves and respects his woman, he's not going to look at other women as well. However, let's say hypothetically, your man doesn't fulfill your basic needs, your psychological and physiological needs, and I talked in my programs all the time. For a woman, basic need is feeling safe. Also being appreciated, and there's all other needs that you can watch my program to learn. And if, let's say, just those two needs are not met, she's not appreciated and she is not feeling safe in a relationship. Basically, she's not sharing her emotions and her feelings, and her man is always brushing her off. It's like, well, you can talk to your mother, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to psychologists, it's not my problem. She's not feeling safe. And sooner or later, if a woman doesn't feel safe in a relationship, she's gonna start looking at someone who she can share it with. We're living in a busy modern world where women don't know how to connect with each other, how to share with each other. They're not living in a feminine flow and energy. And therefore, because we're living in such a busy, stressful life, for her it's easier to share with a man who is listening to her. And she will look at this man only if, again, he listens to her. And so if a woman doesn't fulfill a man's needs, a man also have 4 psychological needs, 3 basic needs, and if she ignores those needs, of course a man also would look around at other women. And that's why fundamentally we need to understand our needs first, and then also the need of our husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or wife. Otherwise we live in illusion in a very selfish world, thinking it's all about me. But we're not designed to be alone. We're not designed to be single. We're not designed to be bitter, upset, and angry with the world, meaning all our exes, all men, or all exes and all women. We are designed to really heal ourselves in order to be happy. And then we're not feeling that, yeah, you owe me something. We're happy in ourselves. And when we're happy in ourselves, we can give. And when we can give, we can receive, because then we're attracting emotionally happy and healthy partners. And I don't even believe in partnership. We're basically attracting emotionally happy and healthy man or a woman. If you're a man, you're attracting a healthy woman. If you're a woman, you're attracting emotionally healthy, mature man. And emotionally healthy and mature man, as I always share, is a provider, leader, and protector. And a woman, when she's emotionally healthy and happy, she's not provider and protector. She doesn't even worry about job. She is doing her most important duties to herself and her family, her kids, her husband, and herself. Relationship to creator is the most fundamental thing and important thing in life, and not chasing after material things and money and job and career and etc. And so we gotta understand ourselves first and heal, and then our partners. So with that said, my friends, hearts back to you, and I hope I answered that question. When dating, should you care if a man you talk to other women? Really great question. First stage, you should definitely see my program. It's uploaded 2.5, 3 hours, absolutely free. That's my contribution to you, my friends, called 6 Stages, How to Create Happy and Lasting Relationship. This program is mainly for women. And so on the first stage, this is physical stage where a man sexually desires you. And during this stage, a man can date as many women as he wants to. Same for you. You're not an exclusive relationship. He can talk to other women, he can date other women, he can even have sex with other women. It's not your business. You're not his girlfriend, you are not engaged to him, and he is not your husband. You should be busy dating also other men. And when I say dating, it doesn't mean you're kissing guys, it doesn't mean you're sleeping with guys. You're going on a date. And when you go going on a date, you're checking how's the guy treating you. Is he calling you back? Is he texting you? Is he opens the door, closes the door for you? Is he taking you to Starbucks or restaurants and he pays for your coffee or your lunches? Because if a man can afford your Starbucks, your lunches, a movie theater and concert, how can he afford you as a fiance and then wife, and then when he and you will have children together? So you take months to date a man, and then he's also dating you. A man should date a woman, as many women, to see, is she feminine? Is she loyal? Is she kind? Is she gonna be a good girlfriend? Will she be a good wife and then a good mother? And that's why the stage of dating should be 4 to 6 months before you even think about having sexual intimacy. And that's why you date only once a week a man, or maybe at the most twice a week a man, and don't even think about even kissing until you are in exclusive relationship. Because if you're sleeping with one guy, if you're dating with the second, third, and fourth, and fifth, your self-esteem goes down. And you don't feel that you feel like you're a high value woman that has a worth. You don't believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, and if you don't feel like you're this worthy woman or a worthy man, how can the person who is dating you will feel the same way about you? And so the dating stage is very, very critical. How you properly date a man and how properly you date a woman in order to get to know her. And of course, again, men and women, you see each other and you're like, oh, I want him. And then you have sex, and then you're trying to figure out how to build a relationship. But you cannot build a relationship like that, because everybody's doing this opposite. If you find out a man is dating other women, or a woman dates other men in the first months or second months in a relationship, that is totally fine. You are officially no one to this man, and she is no one if you're dating her. You should get into exclusive relationship around 4-5 months, not earlier than that. That's when a man tells you, I love you. That's when he's listening to your problems and you can cry on his shoulders. But until 2-3 months mark, a man can see other women, and so you. Hearts back to you, my friends. If a woman in a relationship looks at other man as a man, does that mean she will cheat? Well, if a woman looks at other men, that should be a red flag that you are not doing something. And I will tell you, men are mostly cheating because they don't feel that you are sleeping with them enough. For example, man wants to sleep 5 times a week with you and you desire him only twice a week. So that's a disconnection, obviously, right? And also men cheat when they don't feel appreciated, when they don't feel valued, when they don't feel admired. To them, it's a big deal. But a woman cheats when you men don't listen to a woman. When you listen to a woman and she feels like she can share her emotions and feelings, most importantly, not just positive, but negative emotions and feelings, because she was stressed at work, because she got fired, because she had a fight with a friend, because she is upset at something, because she doesn't know how to pay her rent, and she can share her negative emotions without feeling stressed, without feeling criticized, without you stopping her, fixing the problem, meaning you right away giving her solutions. She doesn't feel safe with you. And if a woman doesn't feel safe with you, subconsciously she starts looking at other men in order to feel safe and connection. Or, for example, you come after work for 1 hour watching TV, totally fine, because you're trying to recuperate from stress of work. But if 2-3 hours later she's still trying to connect with you, for woman connection is meaning talking, and not necessarily that you talk a lot back, but at least you're listening, she again is looking at other men. Also, you're also not appreciating her. She cooked you a dinner that took her 2 hours, or she helped you with a certain project, and you did not appreciate it. And appreciate it, I don't mean just saying thanks. I mean you really take time to hug her, to say, honey, you're so special, you're so beautiful, I love you, you are my queen, you are my woman of my life. Things like that. She doesn't feel valued. And so then, yes, woman will start looking around, and that means, yes, possibly she if she'll find a man who listens to her and gives her what you're not giving her in a relationship. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know you and I don't know your girlfriend, so how can I tell? How can I handle a mean and jealous person in a family? Well, the truth is, we cannot fix other people. If you are doing spiritual practices, no matter if someone is angry, mean, jealous, and you have empathy, compassion, accept them the way they are. But that means, what kind of person do you need to become to have so much compassion? The energy of love comes only from above. We attract each other because we need to go through our lessons in life. Some people have angry parents that they're resigned and angry with their parents because they violated them on a physical, emotional, sometimes even on a sexual level. Sometimes we get partners or husband, wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend who are toxic or emotional or physically abusive or neglectful. Sometimes we just have friends who betraying us, or we have family members, sisters, brothers, uncles, or whoever who is also angry, jealous, or envy us, or hurt us. But it is our duty to do the spiritual practices on a daily basis in order to have a capacity to have compassion. Because when people are mean or jealous, that means they're deeply hurt. When I see in society, a lot of men are now very angry with women. I just have compassion. That means they've gone through so much in their relationships with mother first, and then relationship with their exes, wife, girlfriend. That's why they're very angry at women. When I meet women who are very angry at men and want to stay single, because they carry a lot of pain and hurt from the past. And so have compassion and accept it all, whether the family member, current partner, or ex-boyfriends or husbands, parents, only when we have energy of love. And energy of love, when we're adults in our 20s, 40s, 50s, or 60s, we can get it only from above. Having a deep, meaningful relationship through to God, Creator, in your own understanding. And just going to church, mosque, or synagogue, or check mark that you went there, it's not enough. It's daily spiritual practices, my friends. So hearts with you. And so if you feel you cannot handle somebody or jealous, I highly invite you, come to my program. It's very reasonable. I made it so reasonable so can anybody, even from Africa, join this program next week. So you not just learn how to do the spiritual daily practices, but importantly, forgive your parents, forgive your exes, and then forgive also yourself. Because we attract these mean and jealous people because we also have some mean and jealousy in ourselves. And they are just reflection of something that we're suppressing, because we're not angels. We're not perfect. The more I do spiritual practices, the more I'm healing even myself. I've been doing it for 10 years. And so all I'm trying to say, have compassion. Have compassion with this person, but you can have compassion when you do daily spiritual practices. So I hope that